877-927-6648.
And we got a caller. We had John from Philly. John, good morning.
John, what's going on, brother?
Tommy and Tom, good morning to you both.
Happy
morning.
4th, man.
Hey, same to you guys. Thanks for that story on those lobsters, man. I'm going to run up to Bar Harbor, get me some cheap lobsters.
I'm telling you, man.
Right?
It's sad, you know.
I can do a summary of that, yeah.
Oh, they'll be, depending where you live, folks, you will see this will hit very quick because it's not like you can keep lobsters, in a pen.
They
You know what
gotta
I mean?
sell. They gotta sell, right?
Yeah, they got to sell. And, you're talking about a 6 to 8 week time frame
Right,
here.
you got the summary
This
right,
is
I'm
it.
sure, right?
This is it, man. Yeah.
Say, I do have a stock market question, but before I do, I have to ask you. You have sisters and cousins and daughters up in Massachusetts, I think I recall. My question is, if that's true, can you tell me, is Woodman's up in Essex still there and serving lobsters?
We're going to have to Google that. I know right where Woodman's is, but I haven't been there in so long that I'm not sure. But we'll find out for you.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. We'll add it to our Google
Those
list.
places, though, those are, Woodman's is kind of like over the vineyard.
I knew you were going to say whatever that spot
like
is.
Larson's,
Sure,
like
sure.
Larson's.
Classic little...
Yeah, if you're at the vineyard, folks, Larson's is pretty insane. The lobster boats pull right up. They serve you outside. Forget it. Stay right there, folks. John, Tommy, myself, we're coming right back. Dow Industrials down 166. NASDAQ off 34. S&Ps are off 16.5. We'll come right back. Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is off 152. You get the NASDAQ off 26. S&Ps are off 15. We're talking about our man, John from Philly. And we do have Woodman's, John. It's still alive and kicking with that big lobster right on the front page.
It looks like it. Their website is doing well, and it looks like they're marketing their lobster season coming up.
Clam
so it
bakes.
seems
They
like
got
they're still
everything
there.
cooking, man.
It was Woodman's of Essex. We got it up there. Free plug. There we
Cool.
go.
Yeah, I tell you, lobster and fried clams up there, there's nothing better.
Isn't
They
it?
got a big picture
It's
of
so
both,
true.
man, if you-
I am so hooked. So check this out. There's one place in Florida, folks, that have the fried clams that are from Massachusetts, okay, which in Gloucester, it's Gloucester? Yeah, I believe it's Gloucester that they come out of, Ipswich. It's
There you go.
Ipswich.
The Ipswich clams.
But, John, I was up there last week, my daughter and my sister, and we're at Legal, and I says, I got to have the clams.
Good fried clams at
Yeah,
Legal Seafoods. Can't
and
go
guess
wrong.
what? They're better in Boston.
Legal gets it done.
Yeah,
You're a very biased
totally.
individual when it comes to food. Your food is always pretty up there, but
Yeah.
they get it done.
Totally.
No, I concur. Fried clams, New England, Boston, New Hampshire, Maine.
Yep.
There's no place better for those, absolutely.
Totally. Let's eat right now, man.
Right?
Starving.
I could do it. I could go for it. Nice Monday breakfast.
Back to the
clams.
markets. I need your help, please. On the S&P cash and the derivative futures, the SEP futures, full disclosure, I have been shorting fairly aggressively the E-mini futures since that new moon high, June 13th. That was the cash market made a 27.91 high on that date. I kind of look at my guess is, for what it's worth, is that 27.91 high June 13th is in effect a double top with that 28.01 high back on March 13th. And anyway, so we're coming down. Full disclosure, I'm short as we speak from Friday. And this is holiday week. And you're very good, I've found over the years, at bisecting and dissecting the likely moves with volume during these kind of holiday things. My question is, where is the price spot to look to cover today, tomorrow, or later this week if one has the objective, which I do, of covering a short, standing aside bounces to re-short, a little bit higher?
So, my take is that, the high you're talking about, 13th, it's possible that, we have the actual high on the S&P, which is January 29th, which is even hard to comprehend because it feels like the markets are still at highs.
NASDAQ has been helping with that a lot, right? No, I agree with you,
and
right? I agree
And that's
totally.
6 months ago, okay?
Yeah.
Now, what hasn't happened, and I know you know this, John, is that high volume low out there from the 9th of February, my take is that wants to get hit. That's 25.39. Now, to answer your question, though, as to what you can have happen this week, I would say that I think we're going to take out the lows that were established out here Thursday. You know, the low that was established on the 29th now at 20.
Of May. Yep.
Yeah, of 26.96 in May or 26.7.
26.79.
That should have some support. You know?
26.79.
Yeah, 26.79. But guess what? You know, we're at a time right now. If this market can't hold price today, I don't see it going up tomorrow, and I don't see it going up the end of the week.
And it's,
You know?
I'd add to it, John, it's really interesting. I was thinking about this morning that you come back on the first day the tariffs are imposed, and it's like, geez, you know, what's going to happen when kind of Tuesday's an off day, Wednesday's an off day, Thursday you come back, and then Friday you're expecting the tariffs, and maybe there's some fear in the market. Maybe there's just rhetoric. I was wondering, right, everyone knows they're coming, right, John? We know they're coming. That's really shouldn't be priced into the market. But what if the rhetoric gets ramped up? And then we've seen that the market gets a little bit afraid when the rhetoric gets ramped up, even alone with those tariffs.
Right,
As in, it could continue downward, you know, for sure. That could put some fear in the market.
This morning I was on the TD network early, and we were talking about tariffs. Inside of bureaucracy, which we have a huge bureaucracy, the train's already left. People think that, oh, that can just change overnight. There's not going to be a tariff. Well, no, this has been a 2-month deal to get to July 6th. It's going, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
no, I don't see how it gets pulled back. Right.
That's
so
my
it's
point.
probably priced in. My worry is
You
that
know?
somehow these things just have a way of, you know, even though it's priced in, when the day comes to fruition, things just ramp up with the rhetoric, and it gets a little bit more fear than there should be.
And what ends up happening is that if we were basically in Alabama right now building Mercedes or building BMWs, okay, we'd be worried because all of those go to China, okay? That they're going to get hurt. If we were in Boston or Massachusetts, Maine, we'd be worried about the lobster, and I'm sure there's a lot of other places that people have to worry. And if that's the case, guess what? I think this market's going to get hit. You know.
Tommy, you're highlighting that swing low. I think it was May 29th.
Yes.
I think that price is like 26.80 roughly. Question here, you know, as you rightly pointed out, volume and participation in the markets here this week are small, much smaller than average.
Yes.
And by tomorrow, you know, 11 o'clock, exceedingly so. My question is, if that 26.80 gives way either today or tomorrow, and given that Thursday, Friday are kind of holiday-style events with so many people taking a full week, how low can you envision it going if that 26.80 gives way? And if it goes lower to a number you specify here, how strong a pop do you figure can occur? I'm just trying to wrap my
I'm
head
with you. I
around
figure the way,
possibilities
John,
week.
so what John's saying, and he knows the differential is that if you are a bear, which he's bearish right now, if this hits this low of the 29th before the end of this week, I would close that position right there because we'll get a bounce off that because that's going to be tremendously lighter volume. So somehow we'll wake up and it'll bounce. You know what I'm saying? What I think we're going to see, John, is that it's going to get close to that and just hang there. If that's what you have, then that's building cause, not for this week, but for next week to, bottom line, try to get down into those lower prices.
Tommy, I love your vocabulary, man. I'm getting out my bungees, ready for some creek jumping.
Yeah, no, and that's what you would get. You know, I mean, it's pretty wild, man. That we've had plenty of the equities hit these lows, and there's no reason that the S&P won't. You know.
Tommy, thanks for your thoughts. Happy July 4th to you both. Be in touch.
Thanks, John.
Okay, have a great one,
Have a
man.
great
Have
one,
a
man.
safe one.